Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Joanne here. So today's video, as you have seen, is a drugstore makeup routine. I don't know what these things are called, child, but you know when you use drugstore products, yes, it is a drugstore product makeup routine. So I am using all drugstore products in this video, and I just wanted to give you products that can still give you a flawless, good looking face, you know, that I trust. And yeah, I showed you how they worked and how I used them. Drugstore makeup has really become so much bigger over the past few years, and you know, we can get a lot more and better quality than we used to back then. The eyeshadows are showing up, as you can see with mine, like even the shimmers, the mattes. I did kind of steal with the one eyeshadow color, but that's just because the palette that I was using didn't have the color. You know, the blush is there, the highlight is there, the skin looks delicious. The skin looks delicious. The lips, let's not even talk about it because my lips are plump. My lips are plump. Joking, I have big lips naturally, so where would they be going with the plump, you know? So but I am using a plumping lip gloss. That was what I was trying to say. But what I'm trying to say also is that we have variety in drugstore now. And even this type of blush that I'm using, guys, I got it from a drugstore. I got it from Clicks, you know. So what I'm trying to say is that we have variety. The brands are now starting to show up more and more and more, like the higher end makeup brands, and you don't need to buy expensive makeup just to get a beautiful flawless face. It really is all about technique and how you do your makeup, more so than it is about the product. Sometimes the products can be horrible, but I mean, sometimes you can work with them, what I'm trying to say. But also what we have nowadays is so much easier to work with compared to a little while back, you know. Yeah, so if you want to see how I got this face, obviously continue watching. And yeah, give some more drugstore product recommendations down in the comments. And yeah, continue watching if you want to see how we came up with this. Also, this is a little new setup for makeup. I am standing, I'm not sitting, which I usually do, which I think can help me to be a lot more quicker. I'd like to think. The thing is, you never see the recording time, but I think I was kind of quicker. Also, this video is very chaotic because the people in this house were being very chaotic as I was filming. So apologies in advance for anything that is just out of line or any faces I may pull, because one thing about me, I will pull a face. But yeah, this is the face. I really like it. It's so cute. I've actually been wearing it for like a few hours. I just retouched when I was wearing glasses and redid my lip, but the look is really sexy. Anyway guys, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, that's it. I am barefaced. I have not put on anything. So I do have like quite a few primers that I've tried over the years, but this is what I have been using most consistently lately. And you may know my primers are from Clicks or Dischem. And another one I really like is this one. I've actually been using this as skincare, and it's very hydrating. I love it on the skin, so I'm gonna actually use this one, whatever I can get out, as my primer for today. I don't think it wants to come out, but I actually do have a serum that can be used as a primer that I'm gonna use, just because I've already started with that one. I'm gonna use this from Switch Beauty. It's, I don't know if you can consider this drugstore, but it is $1.90. So I'm gonna start off with my face, and what I typically do is use a color corrector around my mouth, and my color corrector is just my Elegant Pro Conceal, in the shade Fawn, and it's almost my skin tone. It used to be my skin tone. I think I'm a bit darker now, but it's essentially my skin tone. And I just apply this around my mouth so that it can color correct any darkness that I have around my mouth. I also put it there. Yeah, and I do this. And I let this dry for as long as I can. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is do my eyebrows. So my products for my brows are these two together. I love them so much. You can't see because I mean it's an eyebrow pencil, so I use it all the time. This is from Essence. It's the eyebrow designer. It's me looking like I'm gonna see anything, but yeah, it's the eyebrow designer, and this is in the shade, I think, a brown 02, I think. I stand to be corrected, but yeah, I'm just gonna use this to fill in my brows. And then I use this Essence pen, Tiny Tip Precise Brow Pen, to just draw in like hair-like strokes. So yeah, I'm gonna use these two, and then I'm gonna use some Got2b just to set the brows, because I mean you really don't need gel, I mean a brow gel or brow pomade. If you have like a gel or a freeze spray, you can easily use those depending on their quality. So if they flake, then maybe you wouldn't want to use them on your face or on your eyes, but I mean your eyebrows, but they should be good. I'm gonna clean up my brows using that LA Girl concealer, and I'm gonna mix it in with this Revlon Candid concealer. I've been using this for maybe 2 years now, and this is like my third or fourth bottle. I really enjoy this concealer. It's sensational. Sensational. It's actually better to go in with cleaning up your brows like this instead of this when you have lash extensions, just so you're not getting concealer on the brows. But it's just, for me, it's a bit easier. But let me close my eye. And I'm just gonna bring that concealer down just for eyeshadow prep. And I'm gonna take this brush and just blend that in. And sometimes with my brush, I don't mind going with like tapping over the concealed part, or using some of the concealer that's left over on the brush in the front, just so it's diffused, it looks natural, it doesn't look so rigid. I really don't like the top of my brows looking too boxy. So I'm taking these liquid drops and I just put some in the back of my hand, and because it like dries really quickly, I'm gonna take it on my finger and blend it in with my finger. It's a very pretty color, and this is just so we have a glow from underneath when we use our foundation. I'm so into highlighting like 2016 nowadays. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a phase. Like, I just enjoy like a nice bright highlighted cheek, like blended, but like I like my cheek bright. I just feel like it makes your makeup look like it was done by a professional, because if anything, I've noticed that professional makeup artists' looks have highlight, like they're not afraid of using highlights, and sure, like it's giving event glam and things like that, but sometimes you can be like have like very soft skin and stuff, but be very highlighted and it looks like wow, the person who did that job, sensational. So yeah, I've highlighted, and now I'm gonna go in with this foundation. This is the Essence Pretty Natural foundation in the shade 240 Warm Honeycomb. Ooh, I think that's the one annoying thing about this foundation, is the like it doesn't have a pump or anything, so it can get messy easily. So I'm just gonna take the foundation on a concealer brush and just spread it over my face. I'm kind of going for a soft look today, so I don't think I'm gonna use too much foundation. Oh, I hope this clears up because I don't like that. I'm going to use the brush I was using earlier. This actually really ruined the face. Okay, so obviously we're removing that. That looks a lot better. It was beginning to look scary. Now we're gonna contour with the Eligo Pro Conceal in Espresso. One thing about these concealers, guys, you really need to, if you are starting out with makeup or anything like that, or you like a makeup artist but you're starting off with being a makeup artist and you need like good products that are affordable, this is what you're looking for, because literally you get so many shades. Like there's a wide shade range, and like they perform many functions. You can use this as contour, you can use this as a brightening concealer, you can use it as foundation. Really, if push comes to shove, you can use this as foundation. Some people even use like corrector shades as blush, and some people use this as like eyeshadow. Like sometimes when I really want a simple look and I'm in a hurry, or like I want to look like I have done a lot with my eyeshadow, or like just sometimes when I'm being really in my creative bag, or my yeah, like if I'm really doing my makeup to the T, I put this in my crease just to blend out, no, just to create like shadow and a base for my eyeshadow. And sometimes I'll just put that and then put powder on top, and then that's like a whole look, and it's like chef's kiss. So I say this all to say that these concealers are very good and they do what you need them to do. And don't forget to blend into your forehead. I feel like now that this contour, the look is starting to look, because I was very scared the way things were going. If you use Eligo concealers, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna start with the highlighting process, and I'm just gonna take the fawn shade and put it up here, because my contour is sitting a little too low for my liking. And nicely. Then I'm gonna take that Revlon concealer that I showed you. And remember that with makeup, it's literally going back and forth with your brushes just to get a seamless and good blend. Then I'm gonna start blending out my highlight. She's starting to look cute. I'm starting to have a lot more faith than I did before. Let's quickly talk about the setting powder that I'm going to be using before I actually set. I put the powder into this because it was easier to take out than the actual container that it comes in. I don't know if they've changed it ever since I've last bought it, but yeah, this is the Revolution setting powder. Another concealer I really like is this Rimmel London, the Multitasker concealer, and I'm just gonna add it here, and I'm gonna blend that out and set immediately. I like to let my concealer sit just a little bit, like maybe for a minute before I blend it in. I feel like this gives me more coverage. So most importantly, I take this powder and apply it to the back of my sponge, and then I tap off the excess. Look up or blend one last time. And then set. And I take what's left behind and I set the other eye. Voiceover Joanne here. I just was showing you in the specific part that you should be using a thin layer of your powder so that you do not get flashback, and that is how I use this Revolution powder. KK, bye. So onto face powders now. Of course my favorites are these Fit Me powders, and that's what I'm going to be using. But I'm gonna first start off, okay, actually let's start off with this one in the shade Golden, just to set the rest of my face. Well, I'm resetting my under eye. And then I hadn't set my forehead, so just using it on my forehead. And I'm gonna use some of it here by my mouth. Then we're gonna use this one I've reached pan on. This is the shade Toffee, and that is gonna set the rest of my face. And I'm gonna go back over Golden and the translucent powder, just so we have a nice blend and we don't get flashback. You know, another powder that is good is the eyebrow. I just do not have it. I'm gonna start with my nose contour, and I'm just gonna set it and blend it out with that face powder. just because it makes it look softer, and it'll help diffuse the harsh lines from the concealer from earlier on, and also the harsh lines created by the contour shade. To bronze, I'm going to use this NYX bronzer. I know we don't have this available in South anymore, but I do not have another bronzer of this sort. I'm going to show you another one that I use to set my contour though. It's very pretty. Do you see how pretty that is? Brings back the warmth on the face. This is the palette that I speak of. So I'm not really going for anything heavy, so I'm going to use these two shades because I've already applied that NYX bronzer, and this is just to further like set. You don't need to use all of these, I'm just giving you alternatives. This one is very soft, it has a scent to it, but it does the job. So yeah, just setting that. You can even use this for your nose contour. Yeah, let's put some blush and highlight and quickly do the eyes and get out of here. Also, my hair is looking crazy, but I have a sew and I tied it here at the back. Okay, my favorite options for blush are pink or orange, and I have these two from Essence and Yardley, but I think I'm gonna go in with this one today. But I love these Essence blushes. If you are ever looking for a blush, I love these ones. It's like a lot of the girlies have this blush, but it is a good blush, I do not want to lie. So yeah, I'm gonna just apply this on my cheek. It's really beautiful. I think I'm gonna use only one blush today. Let me just get a smidge it more. I also sometimes like bringing blush under the eyes just so like there's some cohesion. Highlight options also, there are many brands that I love. I love this Revlon one called Skin Lights. It's a prismatic bronzer, which is a highlighter. And then there's the Wet n Wild highlighters. I don't know where the lid, oh it's the Mega Glow, I don't know where the lid of this is, but these highlighters, and this is in Precious Petals, I love it. And then you also have some Essence highlighters that are also very good and very beautiful. So I think I might go in with this one because I'm feeling soft and more natural like. That's so beautiful. You know when you have makeup products and like a lot, and you use like different ones and you forget, and you take the other one and you fall in love with it again and you forget about that other one, and then like, you know, the process repeats. Like that's what happened with this highlighter. Ooh, but I say, and like it's so like skin like, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna spray this Switch Beauty spray. I wasn't supposed to use this, but my skin really needs hydration. So we have arrived to the eyeshadow part, and this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna be using. It's from Essence, and it says, okay, it's the Rose Edition eyeshadow palette. Lovely in Rose, which is highly pigmented and long-lasting eyeshadows ranging from soft matte to pearly. So I'm trying to get like a really soft look from this. If it can just open. Okay, it's opened. It doesn't have a mirror, which is really boring, so I'm gonna have to use this. I've already put eyeshadow and set it with the Maybelline powders, even though I didn't do a great job at that. I was actually looking for a very soft brown, so I'm gonna try go in with this one because I really want something very soft. This one and this one. These may look washed out on camera, but yeah, I'm gonna go for a very soft look. So okay, cool toned, scary. You know what? I'm going to, okay, let's just go with it. We can warm this up. Let's just see how the matte sits. They are pigmented because they are showing up. Okay, that's great. You see that it works, but I need a darker brown, so I'm gonna steal from my other palette. This is a very high-end palette, so I'm definitely not gonna show it, but I just need a warmer brown for this look. I'm not gonna use the other shadows, I just want a warmer brown, but we see that that matte definitely works. Also, I personally like, especially if I'm doing a brown look, joining my contour with my eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna use this shimmery gold here. Let me actually swatch it. Okay, it's a nice shade. Let's see the one next to it. These are quite light, but I think they'll work. I'm just gonna like mix the first two that I tried on, or that I swatched, and I'm just gonna brush that around my lid. Okay, they are showing up. That's good. That's so pretty. And I'm gonna mix with the pink one. Just a simple look. I'm really not trying to, that's not getting simple, but it's very beautiful. They're quite pigmented. Just your normal shimmers, nothing like too fancy. And I'm gonna take that pink as my inner corner highlight. For the waterline, I'm gonna use this inner eye brightening pen. This is actually for like right there, but I use it on my waterline. This is a soft texture and everybody's shade, so it is a nude off-white shade, beige, and it's beautiful in the waterline. These people are putting me through too much. Mascara. I actually like the Lash Princess mascara from Essence, but I don't know where mine is. So I'm going to use this Maybelline Colossal Mascara. And to make sure you're getting good use of your mascara, don't do this because you're just creating air, drying it out. Swirl it at the bottom so you're getting the most out. And then, yeah, here it is, fairly well coated. And I'm just going to do my bottom lashes. I wear contact lenses, so literally this process, all it's made me do is my contacts to do this. She's so cute. I line my lips with this Rimmel London lip liner in the shade Brownie Pie. It's in Brownie Pie. It's in Brownie Pie, and I use this around my lips, as you can see. And apparently this is the dupe for the MAC chestnut liner. It's quite similar. I don't know where mine is right now, the MAC chestnut one, to show you, but if you like that, if you've seen that before, or if you've used that before and you want that color but obviously in a more affordable brand or whatever the case is, but still as good quality than this one from Rimmel London. That's actually like a whole lip combo, and I used to live by this lip combo back in the times when we still had NYX. Actually just then I had this because yeah, it's a beautiful lip combo, but it's not the finished lip combo for this look. I'm using this Maybelline Vivid Hot Liqueur. I don't know how to pronounce this word. This is quite old. I got it in the sale bunch of things at Dischem quite a while back, so I don't know if Maybelline actually still sells this, but it's a Maybelline product. Maybe you can find something similar within one of their ranges. So yeah, just gonna apply this to the center. The last part of this lip combo is this Essence, I think it's Shine 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 Extra Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Milky Way. So it has sparkles. You can't see because I've used it a lot. So, and I use it like when I'm wearing makeup most of the time, so, but it's gonna add the extra wow in the lip. Here is the look. So that is the final look of this tutorial. It's not a tutorial. This is the final look of my drugstore Clicks Dischem makeup products routine. What am I saying? Basically, I created this with affordable products from Clicks or Dischem or pharmaceutical companies, and it's very cute. I like it. So soft. Like, this is literally what I wanted. I want it to be soft but take your breath away, you know? That's what it's giving. It's giving, I may have woken up like this. I just have the natural black girl flush of blood in my skin. My skin is glowy like I do my skincare routine. My lips are brown and juicy because I'm a black girl. It's giving, my eyes just want to capture your soul vibes. Like, so it's a little dramatic, but like, it's really, it's really a cute look, and I really rock with it. I'm rambling. All I'm trying to say is, I look cute, and you can too. You can too. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, see you in the comments. Until next time.